Namaste yogis, welcome back. This is Stephen from YogaWorks. Today we're going to practice around the theme relearning to trust. I say relearning because if you look at little kids or babies, you can throw the baby up into the air, it's going to be laughing and screaming with joy because the baby trusts that the parents are going to catch it. As after a while, as we grow up as adults, we are getting more fearful, more distrustful. So we lose that ability to naturally trust and go with, whatever is presented to us at that moment. But it's not too late to relearn. If you think about it, there's a lot of trust that we need to have on a daily basis. For example, my next breath, and we're going to have enough oxygen to survive. I'm just trusting that this is the case. So far, it's been 100% success rate. Or when you go to bed, you're trusting that the next day you're going to wake up, you're going to have another day to walk around on this planet. And if we didn't have that trust, a lot of it would not be possible in our daily lives. We trust that no meteorite is going to crash into our planet today or hopefully very soon from now. So we've got that basic trust that actually enables us to do things, otherwise we would be permanently paralyzed with fear, let's say. We can enhance that trust so that we can learn to trust in our own abilities, our own strength, our resilience, our own inner wisdom to deal with whichever challenges are coming our way. And of course, we are all in the middle of a big worldwide challenge with this global pandemic which is going on. So hopefully this is going to give you some tools to walk out of this 1 hour on your mat with a little bit more confidence, a bit more of a feeling of being grounded and trusting in your own capabilities. So for now, take a comfortable seat on your mat. However you like, you can sit cross-legged or on your shins like me. And then really slightly lengthen the spine, but without adding tension into this. So just a nice open space in the upper body. Rest your hands wherever they're comfortable. And for a moment, close your eyes. Just to arrive into this practice. To welcome yourself here to your mat, to your practice, but also to this new day that we get to experience. And for now, just take a few deeper breaths. If you like, you can sigh out the breath a few times to let go of some tension. Just taking stock of what do we have here? How did you wake up today? What is the emotional layer underneath? How is your mental space? Is there a sense of dread, of anxiety, of fear? Maybe excitement, maybe joy. It could be a mix of all of this where you're not really sure what is going on. It changes rather rapidly. We're just checking in. Let this be simple. There's not much you have to do. And I'd like to guide you through a brief breathing practice. And all we're going to do is we're going to imagine the upper body to be divided into 3 equal parts. So the lower part is around the belly. The middle part is around the lower part of the rib cage. The upper part is the top of the chest and the collarbones all the way to the shoulders. So before we start, take a complete exhale, all the breath out. And then inhale just the bottom third, breathe in just to the belly and pause. And then breathe in the middle third, so the lower part of the rib cage, pause. And then breathe in all the way to the top of the chest, pause. And then a long, slow exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way empty to the bottom. Inhale 1/3 the belly, pause. Inhale to 2/3, low rib cage. Pause. Inhale to all the way full. Sip in a little bit of extra air. Pause. All the way out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1/3. Pause. Inhale to 2/3. Pause. Inhale to all the way full. Pause. Exhale, we're lengthening. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the air out, all the tension out. Inhale 1/3. Pause. Inhale to 2/3. Pause. Inhale to all the way full. Pause, no tension. Exhale slow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale 1/3. Pause. Inhale to 2/3. Pause. Inhale to fill up completely. Pause. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1/3, last round. Pause. Inhale to 2/3. Pause. Inhale, fill up to the top. No tension. Pause. Exhale, slow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your breath return to normal. As always, notice the after effects of this brief breathing practice. It usually has an immediate effect on your mental state, your sense of calm and focus, maybe how balanced you feel, how focused. And then you can blink your eyes open. Let's come to stand in a forward fold at the top of the mat. As it's earlier in the practice, I really recommend you bend your knees a good bit and then just fold your upper body forward over the legs. It doesn't matter what this looks like for your body, but just get a sense of soft knees, soft legs, grounded through the feet. And then the upper body can cascade forward over the thighs. Imagine a fluid quality in the upper body and the spine. And then just feel the weight of the head relax the neck and the shoulders. And feel the weight of the head gently traction the spine a little bit longer. Just with the help of gravity. You should feel gentle stretch the backs of the legs, probably mostly hamstrings, maybe glutes, maybe lower back. And as you take a few more breaths, can you feel the movements of the lower belly pressing into your thighs? There's no need to straighten the legs. We'll do that later, don't worry. One more deeper breath. Exhale, drape down a little bit more, soften. Now start to slide your hands up the shins, just below the knees, works fine for me, just check it out. And then lengthen the chest forward for flat back, really push the shins away. This is the inhale, and then on the exhale, just fold forward and down again. You can bend your knees again. We'll repeat this a few times. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward, feel the back muscles contract. Exhale to fold over the legs, relax. Inhale to flat back, press your shins away with the hands, chest goes forward, maybe look forward. Exhale to round and drop in. 2 more rounds. Inhale, push the feet down, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale to fold over the legs, no tension. 1 more round here. Inhale, press the shins, belly a little bit toned back towards the spine, and exhale to fold. Take a breath. Nice. From here, place your left fingertips under your face, so a little bit in front of the feet in the middle. And then start to straighten the right leg, bend the left knee a little bit more, open the right shoulder and stretch your right arm up towards the ceiling. I was going to say the sky because I happen to be outside. And then just press your right hip a little bit back. And then exhale, soften down, swap your hands. Right fingertips under face, right knee's gonna bend, left leg straightens, and then the arm lifts up. Just modify however you need to get this done. Exhale down. Inhale, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, lower. Swap hands. Inhale, left arm up. Roll the left shoulder back. Maybe look up. Exhale down. Swap hands, swap legs. Inhale. Exhale. Consider this a breathing exercise. Inhale. The movement is secondary. Exhale. Now close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Just trusting where you're going, trusting in the senses of your body. Inhale, left arm. Exhale. 1 more to each side. Inhale, right arm. Keep the eyes closed if you can. Exhale. Inhale, left arm. Last one. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Just plant the hands, step your feet back, maybe walk the legs out a few moments, and then find this length in the spine. If it's hard to find length in the spine, I'd much rather you bend your knees to slide the hips up and back, much better than rounding the spine and trying to get the heels lower. This is not so important at the moment. So hips up and back, press your thigh bones back. And stretch the shoulders, stretch the spine long. Nice. A few times inhale, roll forward into plank. I like to do a little bit of a spinal roll when I do this, but you can find your own way. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank, spinal roll if you like. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 more. Inhale, plank. Flow with the breath. Exhale, down dog. Push your hands down to lift the hips up. 2 more. Inhale, spinal roll. Roll forward into plank. Exhale, press the hips up and back. Last one. Inhale, roll the spine forward till the shoulders are over the wrists. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then roll forward into plank once more. Slowly lower down to the mat. Coming to Sphinx pose. I'm going to shift back a little bit. Sphinx pose, try to align your elbows directly under the shoulders here. Pressing the hands down. Or you can also clasp the hands together, whichever one feels better. Nice. And then do one thing once we're here, I'm pushing my elbows and my hands down and pulling them a little bit towards my hips. So this lengthens the chest forward and lights up the whole pose. Nice, we've got a little simple core movement here. It's really minimalistic, but I find it really effective. So the inhale is going to be Sphinx pose. The exhale, just draw your chin to your chest and roll down a little bit so you can round the spine and lift the hips ever so slightly. That's one. Inhale, push elbows down, pull them towards you, chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back, lift the hips a little bit. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, push the elbows down, round your back. 2 more. Inhale, pull the elbows towards your hips. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest, maybe look back. We've got 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Slowly come down. Sphinx pose for a moment. And then come all the way down. Place your hands under the shoulders and then a little bit further back. Rest the forehead onto your mat. We're going to do 5 little lifts into cobra pose. So a little bit more back strengthening work. On the inhale, lift your head, lift the chin, lift the chest, and lightly press your hands down. You don't have to go very high. Exhale, lower. 4 more. Inhale, lift up. Chest forward, maybe slightly press with the hands. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, just trust the process. Open your heart forward. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders back and down, chest forward. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale, lift a little bit higher if there's space. Exhale, lower down. Rest for a moment. Press back to child's pose. Knees a little bit wide. The hands can go forward or back, whichever is your preference. This is a nice resting pose whenever you feel you need a little moment. It's going a bit fast or it's getting a bit much. Then you can always opt out and do child's pose. Actually, it's not opting out. It is choosing a better option for your body on that specific day. And then press back up, downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet forward to the front of the mat. Can you walk really slowly and keep your hands down for as long as possible? There's no rush, we've got time. It's Sunday morning. And we're in lockdown. A lot of us are not even getting to any office or work or shop at the moment. So here we are, forward fold. We've been here a few times. This time, if it feels good, you can straighten the legs and just fold forward over the legs. If it still doesn't feel good, then you can bend the knees again, like we've done in the beginning. And then to roll up, bend your knees a lot. Round your lower back, then round the middle back, and then round the upper back. Roll the shoulders back. And lift the head last. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. This should feel amazing. All of this should feel amazing. Maybe slightly challenging, yes, but not an extra stress on your body. More like a movement break. And then place hands together at the heart. Feet are like hip distance apart. You can also go big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Here we are, ready to get moving, to flow with the breath. to trust in the process. Before we start, just feel your feet rooting down on this earth. This morning the sun came up. You woke up. Hopefully all the people that are close to you also woke up. And we've got another day on planet Earth. Maybe not the way we had planned to, but we're here and we can make the best of it. Here we go. Inhale, open your eyes, lift the arms, stretch up to the sky. And exhale, bow down. This is called a sun salutation. So it's a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Stretch the hips back, chest forward. Exhale, fold forward again. You can always bend your knees here, no problem. Inhale, let's rise, go all the way up, press your feet down. Reach through the fingertips. And exhale, connect the hands to the heart again. Inhale, fill up with gorgeous Sunday morning fresh air. Exhale all the way down, stretch your arms wide and fold. Inhale, flat back, press the shins, chest goes forward. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. You can use your belly to pull you down. Inhale, push feet down, open the arms wide and stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now close your eyes. Inhale, just trust the process. Open up, receive. Exhale, whatever you don't need, let it flow away from you right now. Inhale, flat back. Push the shins. You can still close your eyes. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise, go all the way up. Feel the expansion in your body, your spirit. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more and we'll change it up. Inhale, keep your eyes closed and feel more. Exhale, all the way down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. It's a flat back. Chest goes forward. Exhale to fold again. Take your time. Inhale, rise all the way up. How tall can you make yourself? And exhale back to prayer position. Keep eyes closed. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Adding on, you can open your eyes. We'll close them again later on just to practice the process of relearning to trust. Inhale, here we go. Rise and shine. Exhale, we're going down. Use your belly, fold over the legs. Inhale, use your back to lift high enough, flat back. Exhale, hands down, right foot back. Lower your right knee. Inhale, lift the arms. It's a low lunge pose. Exhale, just do downward facing dog. Inhale, one breath here. Exhale, right foot forward, the left knee down. Inhale, go all the way up again with the upper body, stretch and lift. Exhale, step forward, lightly fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, all the way down, let go. Inhale, flat back, chest goes forward. Exhale, hands down, left foot back. Lower the left knee, lift your arms, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, reconnect to center. Close your eyes. We're going to do the same, but with eyes closed. If you happen to go a little bit off your mat, a little bit sideways, it doesn't matter. That's actually a good sign that you're relearning to trust. So eyes closed, whatever happens, I can't check because you're online, but just do this for yourself, it's amazing. Inhale, eyes closed, lift up. Exhale, trust the process, fall down, surrender. Inhale to chest forward, flat back. Exhale, hands come down, right foot back, doesn't matter where, just step it back. Keep your eyes closed, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, just to down dog. Just feel where your mat is more or less. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, lift the arms. Feel the legs, root down. Exhale, step forward, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, take it all the way up. Root to rise. Exhale, reconnect, hands to heart. Check that your eyes are still closed. That's when you don't see anything actually all the way. Inhale, rise. Keep your eyes closed. Exhale, fold. Everything's going to be fine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down, left foot back. You've got this. Lower the knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, down dog. You're stronger than you think. Inhale and down dog, pause. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, feel what's happening inside. Low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step forward, fold. Inhale, go all the way back up, stretch your arms up. Exhale, hands to namaste. Let's do one more round. Keep going, same breath, same pace. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, keep your eyes closed. Inhale, flat back, push the shins back. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, lower the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down to down dog. Inhale in down dog. Exhale, step right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale all the way up, low lunge. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. We've got one side left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, go all the way up, left side, last one. Exhale, fold. Maybe you have no idea where your mat is, doesn't matter. Inhale, keep eyes closed, flat back. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, lower your knees. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart, pause. Press your pause button. Just stop right here. Feel the breath. Feel your connection to the earth below. Feel your head in the skies. Feel the breath flow with a little bit more ease, fueling every cell in your body. Feel the feeling of being alive. One more round of sun salutations. If it's possible, keep your eyes closed. Here we go, hands to heart. On the inhale, lift your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, hands down, the right foot back. Lift your arms, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, just to down dog. Inhale and down dog, fill up. Exhale, step right foot forward, the left knee down. Inhale, lift your arms, rise, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, let's go all the way up. Press your feet down, lengthen. Exhale, hands reconnect to heart center. Last side, inhale, all the way up. Exhale, fold, use your belly to stretch down. Keep your eyes closed, inhale, flat back, lengthen the chest. Exhale, hands down, step left foot far back, lower the knee. Inhale, low lunge pose. Exhale, hands down, step to down dog. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, left foot forward, the right knee down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge, last one. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, let's go all the way up. Rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. With the eyes closed, take a few breaths. Observing and noticing what is happening right now. And then gently blink your eyes open. Just notice where you are. I'm facing a little bit sideways on my mat. So here we go. We were in downward facing dog. I'm starting the standing sequence. Nice and slow. Step right foot forward, going to warrior two pose. The heels, I like them to be more or less in the same line. Have a good bend in the front knee and then stretch your arms away from each other. Couple of times on the inhale, stretch the front leg long. On the exhale, bend a little bit deeper. Make sure this knee doesn't collapse to the inside. Track it over the front foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just blow with the breath. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse warrior, left hand down, reach the right arm up and back. Nice, right elbow to left thigh, reach the left arm over. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. We're going to hold this for a moment or two longer. I'm going to give you two more options to do this pose. The first one is just to stay here. This is probably my favorite one. Or you can wrap the left arm back around the lower back more or less. This gives a nice extra opening, front of left shoulder here. Or the option 3, which sounds like it's more advanced, it sounds like it's better, but actually it may not be the best pose for you. It could be fun though, so I'll offer it. The right arm and the right thigh, and then the left arm maybe finds that right hand behind you. Good bend in your front knee, roll the left shoulder open. My microphone doesn't like this one, so I'm going to go back to the previous pose. Nice, and then half moon pose. I'm going to slide back a bit so I have space. Right hand a little bit forward, a little bit to the side. Left leg lifted up. When you feel stable, you can lift the left arm all the way up. And then just expand in all directions like a sea star with 5 arms. Your 2 legs, your 2 arms, and your head at the end of the spine. Feel your center expand in all directions. Trust the process. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down, fold over the legs. Let the breath slow down. And when you're ready, step into downward facing dog again. Second side. Step left foot forward. Turn the right heel down. Again, heels more or less in one line. I find that works best. And then open the arms wide for warrior 2 pose. Take a moment to settle in. On the inhale, just straighten the front leg. And on the exhale, rebend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, see if there's a little bit more space to soften down into. If there isn't, then don't do it, of course. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Lower left elbow to left thigh. Reach the right arm over. Side angle, we're going to alternate between this one and the reverse warrior. Keep the front knee bent, reach left arm back. Left elbow down, right arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Stay here, or we've got two more options. Pick the one, not that you think you should do, but the one that feels the best. So one option is to wrap arm around the lower back. It's a half bind, feels really good on that front of the right shoulder for me. And an option, this is the third option, if that's a good idea for you, you can try make the full bind. If it's not available, if it doesn't feel good, then quickly go back to one of the other options, it's just fine. Slowly release. Place left hand down, I'm going to slide my left foot a little bit back. When you're ready, lift the right leg. I like to start with right hand to right hip, just to find my balance and alignment in the legs first. And then once that feels a bit stable, you can reach the right arm up. Take a moment here to expand again. Feel the lower belly, feel the area around your hips. And then feel it shooting out to all the 5 directions of your body. Arms, the legs, the spine, the head. Take one more breath here. Exhale, slowly lower the right foot next to the left. Hang down for a moment. We're learning to trust in the capabilities of our own body, the things that are within our control. We can't control what happens in the world, or with the virus, or with our internet connection, but we can control how we move our body, how we train our mind to work for us, how we relax into this present moment here. Nice, and then come down into a squat. I like to place feet a little bit wider and then bend the knees to soften down. This pose looks really different for all body types and people. So just do your own version. You might find your heels need to be a little bit lifted. Some people's toes are more turned out or more forward. Some people's feet are more closer together or more further apart. All of this is fine. And then for this class, I thought, what is the ultimate trusting kind of pose? So the first one that came to mind is crow pose, which is arm balance. It's often one of the first arm balance that we learn in yoga, but it's kind of a big deal. Like before you have experienced it, it feels like a tall order, like something you will never be able to achieve. And then once you receive or get that confidence that you won't fall on your face, then it becomes like a real pleasure to do it. So I'll guide you through some steps. If you want to stay in the squat a little bit longer, then please do that. If you're keen to give it a try, then bring your elbows and your arms, your upper arms, inside the knees. Push the elbows a little bit out to the side. Nice, and then lift your knees, or your hips high rather. Again, wedge your armpits in front of the knees a little bit more. And then place your hands quite close to the feet, about hip distance apart. And now start, you don't need to lift your feet, don't lift your feet. Just lean forward and bring weight from the knees onto your upper arms. That's it, just lean a bit forward, and at some point you'll feel there's more weight in the fingertips. You can grip your fingertips down and maybe start to lift one foot. If that goes well, put the foot down, try the other foot. If that goes well, maybe try lift both feet, squeeze your heels to your bum and hope for the best. If you're doing this with someone, wish them good luck. Give them a high five when you make it out alive, and then slowly come back down into a squat. Maybe you're still here. Well done. In either case, you're making time to strengthen your body, strengthen your mind. Nice. From here, step your right foot forward. And then usually we take the right foot way forward and soften down. This is how I used to teach this low lunge pose, but now I've changed this a bit for more efficiency. Lift up so your right hip is above, or left hip is above left knee, and step your right foot in quite a bit. So you've got this box shape. It's way shorter than you used to, I'm sure. Now press both hands onto your front knee and draw the belly back to the spine. Push your left knee down. And then do one more thing, pull the front foot and the back knee together. Pull them together underneath you as if they want to slide towards each other. Lengthen the tailbone down behind you, and it should give you quite a strong stretch all down the front of that left hip and thigh. Nice. Slowly walk the right foot a little bit further forward. Now you can soften down a little bit more. Lower the left hand down. Reach your right arm back. Maybe this is it. Or if that is available to you, you can lift the left foot and try and hold it with the right hand behind you. Doesn't matter if you hold on the inside or the outside for this session. And then instead of pulling the foot in as close as you can, kick it a little bit away from you so this opens the right shoulder and pulls you into a nice little twist here. Couple of breaths, amazing quad stretch, a little bit of hip flexor, a little bit of a twist. This one is part of my daily favorites for sure. And then slowly release. Let's swap legs. Right foot back, left foot forward. The right knee comes down. Remember, usually we have a longer stance. We soften the hips forward and down. This feels nice, but it doesn't do a lot for lengthening the hip flexor. So rather lift up, slide the left foot in. So you've got more of a box shape under your left thigh. And then push down with the hands onto your front knee. Push your right knee down as well, and now start to bring the belly back towards the spine, almost like you're trying to round the back, but mostly the lower back actually is going to have more effect. And like we've done on the other side, pull the front foot and the back knee together. Visually, you probably can't see any difference, but internally and in terms of core work, there is a big difference here. A big stretch the front of the right hip, at least for me when I do this. And then slide the left foot out again. Right hand comes down. You can stretch the left arm back. This is a nice one to stay a little bit longer, or if it's available, you can bend that back knee, hold the back foot. And instead of pulling it in again, we're kicking the foot a little bit away. It's a nice opening, the left shoulder rolls back. The right foot is pressing into the left hand as if it wants to escape away from there. Nice, and then gently release. Just come down onto the belly. We're going to do 3 versions of the locust pose. The first one, Just reach your hands back. If possible, place the forehead down. All we're going to do is to lift the legs a little bit off the mat. Just a little bit. Don't try to go high. Just feel the activation in your hamstrings, the glutes, the calves if you point your feet, the lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Second phase, we're going to lift just the upper body, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the front of the shoulders, lift the hands. I like to turn the palms of the hands down actually, because it's a nice opening, the front of the shoulders. Again, you don't have to lift very high, think more of length and an even distribution of the effort throughout the whole body. So the legs should still be a little bit active and the muscles along the length of the spine very active. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Third locust pose. We're going to lift everything up, the legs, the arms, the chest, the head. Turn the palms down. Stretch your fingertips towards your heels. Stretch the toes back in the chest, forward, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently set it down. You can make a pillow with your hands to rest the forehead. It's one of my favorite resting poses where it feels like you can really surrender to the earth underneath you. You feel safe and protected. There's a sense of grounding and strength. As we'll end with a spinal twist here. It works like this. From your belly, just slide the left knee up towards or alongside your left hip. And then take the right arm, slide it under the left armpit. So slide it through quite far so you get a bit of space. You can relax the head down. And then last thing, lift the left arm up and just start to lean it back behind you. Wherever it goes, it's just perfect. You might be a little bit higher, a little bit lower, it's okay. Just let gravity invite the left arm lower and lower, like a lever, to spinning the upper back a little bit open. There's not much muscular effort here. There's more of a sense of surrendering, of letting go, of allowing the process to do its work. What you can do though is work with the breath from the inside, making space as you inhale, softening as you exhale. Slowly return to lying on your belly. Take your time. And then let's go to second side. Slide the right knee up alongside right hip. Take your left arm, slide it under the right armpit quite far. Relax the head down, start to lift the right arm up. And then lean your right arm behind you. And let it just hang out or rest wherever it ends up, it's fine. Now shift your attention inwards again. And let the breath flow through the shape of this pose, the shape of your body right now. A sense of drawing in and allowing the process to happen. Slowly release. Roll back to your belly and then just come all the way up and sit back on the heels or cross-legged, just the way we started a while ago. Take a moment to hit your pause button again and to check in with your body, with your whole system. We as human beings, we thought we were running this planet, that we were in charge here and in control. Of course, this is an illusion. We have to keep reminding ourselves we are part of this ecosystem. And even though there's a lot we can do, there's also a lot that is completely outside our control. There's an intelligence that is bigger than us, or at least bigger than our thinking brains. So as you sit here for a moment, close your eyes, let your body rest on this earth. So if you can imagine yourself as a farmer, and imagine you would like to harvest apples in a couple of years from now. Then if you are this farmer, it's no use to do an apple meditation, for example, or to just be a good person, or to just hope for the best. No, the farmer would have to plant the right seeds in the right soil as quickly as possible, right now perhaps. And then the farmer would not focus on apples, on the outcome of this process. He would focus on the manure and the sunlight and the water that the plant needs to grow, creating the right conditions around the seed he has planted. There's nothing else he can do to force those apples to grow except to create the conditions. So in yoga we do the same. We come back to our mat. This is our fertile ground. This is our acre of fertile patch of ground. The land is our bodies and minds, where we plant the seeds for the future. And then we water and feed the seeds by coming back to our practice, by using our bodies and minds to become more resilient, more focused, more conscious. And then in its own time, the harvest will be ready. We'll be able to pick the fruits of our efforts. Which fruits would you like to receive in a couple of years from now? Or it might be days or weeks, who knows? You're welcome to stay a little bit longer in seated meditation. We've got about 3 to 4 minutes for our Shavasana final relaxation. So if you'd like to rest more than just rest your body down on your back, shuffle around a little bit. It's nice to bring the shoulders a little bit underneath the upper back. Shuffle so you find the best, most comfortable spot and position. And once you've found it, do nothing. This is perhaps the hardest part, is to do nothing and to trust the process, which is the best thing that most of us can do right now. We're not used to this because usually we feel like we need to do more instead of less. So let all of this rest now, your practice, your body, your mind, your to-do lists. The past and the future, let it rest. Allow yourself these few minutes of re-energizing and of complete trust and confidence. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers, move your toes, bend your knees, and roll over onto one side. Make your way up to sitting. And bring palms together at the heart. Offer thanks that your hands, your forehead, to your heart center. And bow to yourself on the mat. Namaste yogis, thank you for practicing with me. I know the video's probably been interrupted, so I'll check it out after this and re-record parts of it or all of it, so you've got your full 1 hour practice if you want to come back to this at some later point. Feel free to share this with people who might benefit from it. And I want to thank you for your support, your comments, your shout outs, your feedback, your requests, and also the donations I've received to make this work possible and to make it available to more and more people. Thank you. Have a lovely Sunday.